owning something which is a nidus of infection in your mouth can be a potentially dangerous thing. I've heard a lot of people say that, I've been asked by my dentist that once I recover from COVID, throw my old toothbrush away because that can harbor
Yeah,
virus
exactly.
or black fungus, as has been
Yeah,
popularly
correct.
spoken about. So it's not the structure of the tooth, but in the oral environment, and this is a very, very rapidly spreading condition. Rapida Nathan hai,
Oh, okay, I know this one.
bagian ne- This
Wow.
is Geeta Das.
Hi guys and welcome back to another video of Dil Ki Baat Tani ke saath. My name is Tanishka and in today's video we are going to be talking about something super duper important. As we all know, the COVID pandemic has taken a rather dirty turn in the last few weeks, maybe months. And a lot has been spoken about health in general, basic guidelines and protocols to be followed, which should. However, a certain aspect of health, as for me, has been totally ignored, and that is our dental health. Right from visits to our dentists, which are so important for certain people, to certain rumors, maybe facts that have been spread on WhatsApp regarding post-COVID trauma on the teeth and dental hygiene. A lot has been spoken about, but nothing in detail. So I have decided to touch base on this topic, and to guide us through this conversation, we have a leading orthodontic and dentofacial orthopedist from Bombay. He is also the president of the World Federation of Orthodontics. In the past, he has also presided over the Asian Pacific Orthodontic Society and the Indian Orthodontic Society. He is also the editor in chief of the OPPO's Trend in Orthodontics and is also currently a professor and assistant dean, if I'm not mistaken, of the European University of Dental College. If these credentials are not enough, the one thing that makes this man stands out is the fact that he is one person in the medical industry who actually values the title of a doctor, and this I can personally vouch for. So, without any further delay, let me introduce to you my guest for the day, Dr. Nikhilesh Baid.
Hi.
Hi, doctor. How are you?
It's very nice to see the little Tanishka grown up. I mean, I remember you as a little baby, and you're
Running
growing up
away.
and doing all these fancy things on social media. It's endearing to see you grow as a little kid because
Thank
for me, you'll always remain the same.
Thank you so much, doctor. And for people who don't know, I'm actually Dr. Nikilesh's patient over a decade ago. And even after 10 years, why I called him a guy who actually, values the title of a doctor, I've actually messaged him at 3 a.m. and he so politely, so calmly replies that I only get shocked कि कोई इतना polite कैसे हो सकता है. So thank you, doctor. And this is not, guys, just because I'm on video, I'm not saying this. I truly mean it. He is someone you need to go to if you're
It
facing.
also means that I'm an insomniac and I'm awake at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, we both are, and that is actually not good. We don't want to promote that on this channel. Kids, please
Absolutely not.
sleep.
No, but having said that, jokes apart, Tanishka, it must have happened that I must have been in a different time zone because I
Yeah,
travel quite a lot. So that's the reason. 3 a.m. in India, I must have been a different. Think of the doctors as human beings as well. So it is stressful. It is stressful sometimes.
definitely.
And this was such a burden on healthcare facilities globally
True,
that nobody could have been prepared for it. And despite that, I think the medical fraternity in India has done a fantastic job.
true, definitely.
I
Especially
cannot
in the
imagine
second wave.
any other country that would have been able to cope up in the manner that the Indian medical fraternity has been able to.
That definitely, especially I think in the second wave when all the resources were so scarce. I think, or still are. In fact, in some places, they've done a good
And
job.
and and while we say that again, it is very fashionable to criticize the healthcare system, the governments for lack of
True,
resources. No country in the world can plan for a sizable chunk of its population to be in the hospital.
true. That
And
is
and
very, and
and
the
and
population
when
of
that
India is
happens,
such.
anybody can get overwhelmed. And I still think what our governments have done. I'm currently not in Bombay, but
India,
I
yeah.
think whether it's the Maharashtra state government or the union government, they've done a fantastic job. They've done a fantastic job with the constraints that they've had. The BMC as well.
Definitely. Especially, I mean, I can speak for Bombay because I am here at the moment. And I do feel that the situation is definitely, I think, slowly coming back to normal, at least I can say for now, or what it's showing. Especially from the number of cases we were seeing in a day. I think it had touched 11,000 and now we're less than 1,000 touch wood. So I feel that definitely I'm speaking only for Bombay because I don't want to get into the other cities.
So
But
since you've touched upon this number as well for people watching on your channel,
hmm,
uh, in addition to number of new cases a day, what we've also got to look at is
correct.
positivity percentage. That is for the
Hmm,
number of tests done, the number of positive results, and
correct.
that I think Bombay has really come down.
Yeah,
So everybody
touch wood.
everybody
Hmm,
has to be complimented. It's the citizens as well for understanding this well in time, healthcare facilities, uh, the administrators. It's a combined, and this is one condition, okay, unprecedented in the history of mankind, where
definitely.
none of us are safe until all of us are safe.
True,
That's my
definitely.
one mantra for today. So we can't be selfish about it. We can't be selfish about it कि मेरा vaccination हो गया.
So मैं
Yeah,
घूम लेता हूँ बिना मास्क
yeah,
के.
we've
Correct.
got to encourage everybody around us to go about it in the right manner.
And doctor, just adding to this, I personally feel I'm not going to say this for the first wave, but definitely the second wave. I think we have seen strangers coming out and helping people, especially on social media, and also I think that was really something that the citizens really need to be credited for, because like they have no medical background or anything, and still I think they've taken the step. So I think, yeah, you're right. That needs to be definitely spoken about. Okay, so doctor, now getting to the main questions for which we've invited you. First things first, that we know the COVID pandemic, like we said, has hit the world like a tsunami, and all industries have been affected economically or maybe, operationally in some way or the other they have. Although the medical industry I know has always been up and about, but personally I feel like dentistry took a back seat because obviously dentists are on your mouth, and even they might have had some apprehensions, even the patients might have had. I remember I did not want to go to a dentist to show my wisdom tooth because I was really scared that, I'll have to open my mouth, he'll have to check my mouth. So do you think I'm right that dentistry did take a back seat, or am I just overthinking?
No, it's nice to think and it's nice to overthink as well sometimes. I always look at discretion is always the better
Correct.
part of valor. So, I understand when you prioritize things,
Hmm.
it's not taking a backseat. Most dental colleagues of ours
Hmm.
have been working through their offices. There are very clear cut guidelines which have been mandated by the health authorities
Hmm.
that dentists operate with, and I think even the medical fraternity has actually sent out advisories saying that it's absolutely safe to go and visit your dentist,
Hmm.
because this is the time where you need to be healthy from all sources
Correct.
where you can get infected, right?
Hmm.
So, postponing something which is a nidus of infection in your mouth can be a potentially dangerous thing, because wherever there would be infection, you would have compromised immunity.
Correct. Yeah.
Understanding this, and there is not a single reported case anywhere, whether in India or anywhere else, that somebody could have caught an infection going to their dentist, because most dentists are taking utmost care in
Yes.
terms of disinfection, sterilization, and cross infection prevention protocols. I
Correct.
mean,
Hmm.
people have had to transform offices 360 degrees. So
Yeah.
going to your dentist is very safe. The problem is going to the office and coming back. Now,
Hmm.
I find it difficult. I find it humorous sometimes that I see my patients on social media posting during the pandemic that they're chilling at a resort in Goa, or are attending
A lot.
weddings, and that they're fearful of coming to the doctor. Now that's a case of misplaced priorities. That's
True.
absolutely a case of misplaced priorities, because if you're going to let your guard down elsewhere,
You
that
might as well
is
do it
where
now.
you're more susceptible to picking up an infection, not at your dentist office.
But what about the dentist? Like, for example, you're an orthodontic, and braces is something I don't think you can do an online thing for because definitely the mouth structure is
Okay,
changing.
so now having said that, I have, now there is Tani, a lot has changed since
Hmm.
you got your
Correct. Yeah,
braces.
that's what I wanted
Okay.
to know. Yeah.
Okay, so today there are techniques called clear aligner therapy. I will, of course, there are brand names that are very
Hmm.
popular,
Correct. Yeah.
and I just don't think that a medical healthcare professional should be talking about brands, but there are clear aligners,
Hmm.
the different brands of those, which the scope of what you can do with them has improved.
Okay.
So, in fact, during the pandemic, we've realized that are those patients who were on a liner therapy
Hmm.
are patients where treatment has not been compromised because of their fear of coming to the orthodontist,
Correct.
or not being able to keep up with appointments, or when there was a lockdown, no health in even essential services were not allowed.
Correct. Yeah.
So for treatments like these, we can monitor our patients remotely.
And what about the
And
patients who are like treated with the regular
with
braces?
fixed braces, monitoring can be done, but again, like very often, and though I don't do too much of general dental work, but
Hmm.
we do that in our office, and when patients do
Correct.
call up saying that, "Give me a medicine," I can only tide over an infection temporarily with a medicine, but it will ultimately require you to be seen at the office.
Correct. Yeah.
So we've had to innovate, and that is quintessentially the Indian doctor who works in an ability to innovate more than others. But there are going to be conditions where it's going to be difficult for remote monitoring to occur. But the idea still is, and I say this to all my fellow professionals, uh, have that conversation with your patient, because most of the time it's the fear of the unknown
Correct.
that stresses our patients more. And we know that when you're fearing, the worst that can happen is when your body response
Correct. Correct.
to a problem will also not be at its optimized. So you can defer these things for a little bit, but you will have to go and see your doctor.
Okay. So that is answered for all those who were asking. So,
don't
doctor,
don't be fearful going to your dentist. Don't.
yeah, it's important. I mean, like you said, if you can go to a resort and chill in Goa, then you might as well take this risk, like people call it. I mean, this is something that will at least give you something out of it. So, doctor, the second wave, like I mentioned before, has hit at least India in the worst possible way. And I've suddenly started seeing that people have literally started upping their sanitization game. Even people who are not so keen on sanitizers now, almost every nook and corner, people are using it. They are following guidelines, including steam, kill the virus here, kill the virus there, whatever, have been followed. Recently, I saw something on social media where a girl who had contracted COVID mentioned that her doctor had said that if you have COVID, if you brush your teeth regularly, you can kill the virus in the mouth, thus not letting it go down the throat. Is this true?
Now, there are different ways in which you express it. Okay,
Correct.
the scientifically killing a virus by brushing would be a little bit bizarre, but
True.
however she understood it, the idea is that keep your hygiene levels optimal. While
Hmm.
we are on this discussion, I've heard a lot of people say that I've been asked by my dentist that once I recover from COVID, throw my old toothbrush away because that can harbor
Yeah, exactly.
viruses. Very good advice, but not during COVID times only. Even otherwise, that proverbial joke that
Correct.
हिंदुस्तान के अंदर ब्रश 10 साल चलता है, उसके बाद में वो नाड़ा डालने के काम आता है,
Correct.
which is true and sad. I would advise everybody to replace their toothbrushes at regular intervals. I mean, throw your toothbrush out every single month, and
True.
make sure it's always covered where it's lying in your in your washroom or sanitization areas.
Hmm. So, but it does not kill the virus basically. Like people are saying, कि
I mean,
steam करने से it'll
why
kill
would
the
you want
virus.
to? It's okay. So now, please understand. Another concern is that everybody started to become a microbiologist in these times.
My
Whether the
next
virus
question is
is killed or not is not important. Is it preventing further spread or further infection
correct.
into your
Yeah.
body? And can you do your best to sanitize? That is what I need to understand.
True. Thank you, doctor, because I literally, and the way people started forwarding this message कि virus मर जाएगा, and I'm like, okay. In general, I
या
think
नहीं, अगर
brushing your
मर भी जाएगा तो आपको उसकी चौथे के ऊपर इनविटेशन नहीं आया जाएगा स्पीच देने के लिए. So that's not the point of discussion. The point of discussion is
true.
that am I creating a healthier environment to get to reduce my infection load? Yes, I am.
Yeah, and I think brushing 3 times a day, even if you don't have COVID, is like a basic
Okay, let me take
essential.
it to another level. Okay, and I must have said this to you, Tani, so you might find this to be a repetition.
Yeah.
I must have said this to you while you were getting your treatment done. You just had a cyclone a couple of days
Huh,
ago, right?
day before,
Now,
yeah.
assuming during the rains, you are walking on the streets of Mumbai.
Hmm. Oh,
Okay,
I remember this,
you
yeah.
come back home. I've
Hmm.
said this to you. You must
Yeah,
have.
that's
Okay,
what I remember, yeah, yeah.
you come back home. Okay, but this is for your listeners. So
True,
you come back home. Will mama or whoever you live with allow you to come and lie down on the bed straight up? You
definitely.
need to go wash your feet, right? You'll wash the muck on your feet. So every single time you eat something is like muck on your feet. Now I know, so, so since I do travel a lot for leadership work
Correct.
around the world for lecturing orthodontic conferences, this is something culturally we as healthcare professionals also in India would not do. But there are parts of the world where everybody carries a minimal mini portable brush
Hmm.
with them in their
Correct, yeah.
travel kit. So even if you are out somewhere, you can just go and quickly
Brush your teeth.
take out debris and deposits from your teeth. That's a good habit that needs to be inculcated. These are
Definitely.
things that are done in community schools in different parts of the world, which is a great oral healthcare habit to inculcate from a right age, at least if not getting into the habit of rinsing mouth. You know, you meet somebody for meetings after lunch and you see food stuck, and you can actually tell what they've had. This is more than okay from even not only from an hygiene standpoint, but even from a social standpoint, it's a
Correct.
disgusting sight to see.
Correct. Definitely.
And now, when everybody is at home all the time, there is no excuse. Why do you need to count it as three times? If you're going to snack 10 times a day, now whether you should or not is a separate issue, and which I'll let dietitians answer. But if you are, then my advice as an oral healthcare professional is brush every single time, and whenever possible, use a mouthwash, a POVD. An iodine betadine mouthwash is extremely beneficial in these times.
Definitely. And doctor, now that you've spoken about dietitians, let me tell the viewers that you can actually give diet tips as well. If they see your before after, which I'm sure most people have, definitely. So I think you can't say ask the dietitian. Now we'll have to say ask Dr. Ved only. He's done it better.
But I've had a very, very good colleague who's a dietitian,
Hmm.
and you know, and she's been very, very helpful whenever I've had to seek advice. But you can have everything that dietitians tell you
True.
or everything that weight loss experts tell you. Ultimately, you got to execute it yourself. So, I've lost 50 kilos, and have sustained that weight loss for three more than 3 years now. But it's a changed lifestyle. You've got to do it.
And you've done it amazingly. Like I said, what I saw you 10.5 years back to what I'm seeing you today, it's like two
Yeah,
different doctors.
because I had stressful patients like you, so I couldn't work out then. I'm joking, all right?
Okay. I was your
No,
most amazing patient, doctor. You're never gonna find a more entertaining patient than me, huh?
you are. You are.
Enough.
You still are, Beta.
Thank you.
And I love you for that.
I love you too. Thank you so much, doctor. Okay, one last myth or a fact we'll come to know now from the COVID so-called rumors is that post-COVID recovery, especially for patients who were given steroids, the teeth structure is getting very, very weak. I have read a post where they're saying that one tooth is falling. Somebody even said that their entire tooth structure fell off. How true is this?
Okay, so this is a very, very serious condition called
Correct.
mucormycosis,
Okay.
or black fungus, as has been
Yeah, yeah,
popularly
correct.
spoken about. So it's not the structure of the tooth, but in the oral environment, and this is a very, very rapidly spreading condition.
Hmm.
So, the people who had steroids need to be very, very carefully monitoring their oral hygiene and seeking medical attention as soon as possible.
Do you think
This is
there
not
are
something
any
that you,
warning
yeah,
signs
it
for
can
this?
be. Yeah, any kind of an abnormal growth in your mouth, immediately go and see a healthcare professional.
Okay, so
Any abnormal growth in your mouth.
this is happening. It's not something that's a myth or something. It's definitely happening.
It is happening. It is not factual, and this can be potentially serious. So, I mean, if you seek help early enough, it can be detected and nipped in the bud.
Okay, so this, in fact, I did not know. I mean, I knew about the black fungus, but I think all that's been spoken about the black fungus is that it affects the eyes. It's getting you blind. I think that's what's being spoken about
uh,
more.
it can affect your mouth and your mucosa as well. So it's always uh, everybody see what happens is with steroids, your natural immunity can also be
Correct.
compromised. So if you've got any kind of fungal infection,
Hmm.
or any kind of abnormal growth that you detect in any part of your body, please immediately seek medical help.
And it is treatable, definitely,
Of course, it's treatable, but provided it's detected early
on
enough.
time. Okay. So, doctor, one last question, because you're an orthodontic and I cannot not ask you this question. And a lot of people who want to get braces want to ask this question. So, I think going back to the original, I mean, I would like to call them original because it was my time. That type of braces, like you said. So, braces, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, is something that it's not like abhi lagaya ki if you put it after a year it will create much of a difference. I remember you telling me this during my time at least, that even if you put it after a year it won't make much of a difference. The treatment will remain the same, just that you're younger, it's better, it will be easier, if I'm not mistaken. So given the situation right now, particularly in India, do you think people who are wanting to get braces should come now or possibly wait it out a little? Because like you said, that certain consultations need a one-on-one thing, and the situation, like how it is in India, definitely it's
You're,
improving, but what do you think?
so, okay, I will speak about it from two perspectives. Now, okay, please, we should never make generalized statements. It was
Correct.
probably okay in your condition at that
Yeah,
time, whether
that's
you
why I
could
said
have
that I
waited for a
might be
little longer
wrong.
or not.
Yeah. Hmm.
Correct? But you can't have that as a general guideline for different conditions. So,
Definitely.
the least you can do is get an evaluation with proper records from your
Hmm.
doctor and
Okay.
let your doctor take that call. Trust your doctor. No doctors want to push patients into treatment unnecessarily.
Okay.
Okay? Or most of the people that we assume are honest people in this world. Second, second is that yes, in the larger scheme of things, can I say orthodontics is an elective treatment? Yes, it is elective treatments,
Hmm.
barring a few conditions where
Definitely.
things can worsen, especially in growing children. So that's one thing we need to be very, very careful about.
Okay. So, but if they have the choice to wait it out, in that, what do you suggest? That should you wait it out or should you get it done ASAP?
Depends on your comfort levels of you're not going to catch an infection
Definitely. Yeah.
from the doctor's office. The only concerns, please, so let's put it in perspective. The concerns will be what people are fearful of is that suppose if I have an appliance in my mouth and then there's a lockdown, I can't have it followed up for so long.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
so that is it's a logistical issue. It's not, but I doubt now at this stage that we are going to go into a national lockdown where an essential care service like orthodontic or you cannot
Orthodontics
go
will
to
be.
your doctor's office. That's not going to happen. And COVID or post recovery is not going away. It's a part of our life. Social distancing,
Definitely.
wearing our masks, sanitizing ourselves is going to be a part of our life for so long. So what, do you keep life on hold? Do you tell children that don't go to school? No, life moves on. So
Yeah.
even if it's treatment that needs to be done, we need to go ahead and get it done because it's time to start moving on. Okay, because I've also had people who've been like waiting. Okay, I've deferred it now for 2 months. Things will get better 4 months. This is not a 2 or 4 month game. This is
Exactly.
something that we will live with for some time
Definitely.
until a critical mass gets vaccinated.
Yeah, and I think like people were so confident that it will go by December, and then come 2021,
Yeah, I
it
mean,
was,
see, the problem is it's like the proverbial joke when we were little kids that everybody has an idea on how to bat, except for, or everybody has an idea when India plays cricket is to give Sachin Tendulkar advice on how to bat, or teach
yeah,
Lata Mangeshkar how to sing. So,
except for them,
uh,
apparently everybody knows it.
it's the same thing where everybody's become an epidemiologist. Everybody's become. I mean, if you were to ask me, I'm not an epidemiologist. I cannot give you a comprehensive answer on when will this thing end or when will the
True.
World Health Organization be able to declare that okay, this is not now a pandemic. I don't have the expertise for that. So I would defer on that opinion to people who are. So, but that does that mean that life will come to a standstill for the next few years? No, it cannot happen that way, right?
Definitely. And coming to that, I remember how people were so confident that 2020 khatam ho jayega and sab khatam ho jayega. So yeah, that was quite funny. Thank you, doctor, for answering the important questions. That was, I think, the most asked questions that my viewers had, particularly, I think, about the black fungus. That was the most important one. So thank you so much. And thank you so much for accepting my invite on such a short notice. But I'm not letting you go because like people on my channel know, and like you also know, I'm a very, very, very big Bollywood fan. And I think even you are, as per what I've seen on social
Course I
media.
am. I am absolutely. What I do professionally, what I do globally is separate. But at the heart of it, I'm a very desi Bombay boy who is enamored by Bollywood like anybody else from
So,
Bombay is.
so this next segment is gonna be your favorite because we are not gonna let you go without a small game. It's a very simple game. I'll give you 5 to 6 situations that dentists normally face, and you have to sing 1 or 2 lines of a Bollywood song. It can be the title part, it can be from between also, kuch bhi chalega. That comes to your mind after hearing that situation. Okay, and you have to be rapid, so don't take too much time. Otherwise, maza nahi aayega. So, situation number one:
Okay.
when a patient bites your finger rather hard in between a treatment.
Jani Dona.
Okay,
You
that was
like
good. Yeah, yeah, it was good. It was good. Okay. Next, when you treat a patient who has bad breath.
सांसों से सांसों को थम जाने दो, something to that effect. I cannot
Oh God,
get the tune right.
I'm actually feeling bad because I just realized that you actually have to go through this. Okay. Next, this one is my personal favorite. When a patient keeps interrupting the treatment because they have Googled what is to be done.
Now this is no. I'm thinking of a Bollywood song for it, and
Ah,
that's what is. Uh,
chalega. We'll give you extra time because
it's okay. Okay. There was. Do you want a song, right? You want a song,
yeah,
right?
a song. Yeah. Chalo, give me a movie title also that
खबरा
might
बड़ा
be.
नादान है.
कौन सा गाना है थोड़ा गा लो आई डोंट नो दिस सॉन्ग
कि पुराने जमाने का है, भंवरा बड़ा नादान है
ओ ओके आई नो दिस
बगिया ने. This
वाओ
is Geeta Dutt.
वेरी गुड हाँ इट्स एक्चुअली सूटिंग ओके नाउ दिस वन व्हेन अ डिस्टेंट रिलेटिव expects you to treat them for free you can give a movie title also चलो चलेगा
अतिथि तुम कब जाओगे?
I can actually imagine your distant relative as Paresh Rawal now I don't know why so whoever that distant relative is okay next you're literally over the patient's mouth and they let out a burp or a sneeze I'm so sorry
Uh, धक धक करने लगा, जियरा डरने लगा.
Okay, this last one is particularly me in your patient in your clinic. When a patient is screaming their lungs out with every new tool that they see. Movie name bhi chalega.
डर.
Okay. But I think my favorite one is that Google wala. That was it took time, but बहुत must answer था. So thank you, doctor. That was the end of that segment. So yeah, that is the end of our
God
conversation.
bless you.
Thank you so much. That is the end of our conversation. Before I let you go, is there something that you want to tell our viewers? I mean, I know you've said a lot about dental hygiene, but still, is there any parting note that you want them to follow, especially during this COVID time or something like
Stay
that,
safe. Stay at home. Do not make unnecessary travel plans or hang out and chill out plans.
especially in
Uh,
Goa?
help. Yep. Wear your masks, sanitize, make that a part of your life now because this is going to be there for some time. And do not ever let your guard down, especially you've got other people. I've said this again. This is one condition where none of us are safe until all of us are safe.
Definitely.
So please be mindful of that. Please be mindful of that. Most work today can be done
Online.
through virtual media like this, and stay positive. Avoid watching newspaper and television media. I mean, avoid a lot of that is being said like plague because it tends to set in negativity. In the given circumstances, our healthcare professionals, our administrators are doing the best they can. Please help them help you.
Yeah, don't criticize them, especially
I
certain.
mean, everybody, with all the good comes criticism, but this is the time where we all hang in together. This is not the time where we're trying to pull each other down, because
Definitely.
this morning I get up on news and I'm seeing funny tweets coming in from elected leaders, and then the Ministry of External Affairs, having to give clarifications. This is bizarre. I mean, as a nation, we have to speak in one language. You can't have crazy people tweeting on international matters, especially that you don't know about. So it's better that we stick to what we're doing in our house.
Definitely. Thank you so much, doctor, for all that advice and for playing the game so sportingly, because I was not sure if you'll agree, but you did. And guys, that's the end of this video. We will come back next week with another video on Saturday with Dil Ki Baat Tani ke saath, and a Dance with Tani video on Wednesday. Also, this reminds me, Dr. Ved has promised he's gonna dance with me. So all these people watching this, please in the comment section write, Dr. Ved, come for a Wednesday video as well.
I will be happy to, but I don't dance too well, but I really want to learn from Tani. I really want to learn.
You are a very good dancer. You've been telling me since 2 years. Now you've come on the Saturday video. Now you have to come on the Wednesday video, which is the dance video. Soon.
Sure.
Now everybody's gonna be posting that. Come on the Wednesday video.
Promise, promise.
Okay. Thank you so much, doctor. With that, I'll be signing off.
God bless. Bye.